Huh?
You wanted me to get one of yours or no?
Oh yeah, if you don't mind. How many people need to film a guy getting a haircut?
He was scary. I'm mad. The hair and the face.
I just normally he just does his thing. I just let him do whatever. I'm not really the prima donna. Pretty much let you wear your hair however you want, you know. It's just now, like, you know, obviously that being said, you plan on being, you know, representing the industry and, you know, the IFBB respectfully. Obviously you need to have something that's at least clean and respectful looking, I guess, but, you know, other than that, I mean, no, I don't think there's any, like, rules or guidelines. Honestly, not true. I went to bed at like the start of the fourth quarter because I was like, well, I couldn't stay awake. I was tired anyways. I was like, this one's in the bag. I wake up the next morning, I turn on Sports Center, and I'm like, what the shit?
Dude, I knew it was gonna happen.
Good for him, man.
He's the GOAT, man.
Yeah. You know, I don't know whether he is or not, to be honest, but just to be in the conversation, that's good enough. Like, man's got my respect. No one's ever won that many rings, period. I mean, right? He's got more than anybody now, right?
Bro. Like, listen, everyone hates a winner.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, once I got one guy that, or girl, you know, that cuts my hair, I've always just had one person. Mainly because, like, you know, I feel like if you do a good job, the price is reasonable, which in this case it's very reasonable for me.
It's on the arm.
Yeah. Then why not, you know, return your business? Listen, anything, you know. I'm just that way. I go to a restaurant or I go somewhere, and like if people are nice to me and they treat me good, then I'll try to go back and, you know, continue supporting their business. And like every time I've left this chair, you know, I like the way I look. So, well, I look as good as I can. I'm not gonna say I look good, but you know, I look as good as I can. He does the best. He does the best.
Handsome man.
Does the best he can with what he's got to work with.
White grip on is, again, it's not a good or bad thing. Just, you know, like your elbow definitely kind of goes like behind you this way.
Yeah.
There's a couple bodybuilders that do like wide grip pull-ups and they don't use their lats at all. They're scapula doing this, and there's absolutely no lats.
Which is still cool as hell when they have like all that meat like hanging down there.
You want both. So
yeah.
It's like, well, which one's better? it's like one's not better. You want to do both. Yeah, so it's like having as much meat as you can over your scapula is fucking awesome too. Just like you said, the problem is you get guys that clearly have never trained their lats at all, and like that's all that they got.
Sometimes I say shoulder width, I forget.
Yeah, shoulders, right? Yeah.
But so I did like 21s,
Yep.
and like those last ones out of the stretch position.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
I mean, there is no strong point to my back. You know, it's just it needs work everywhere. So for me, it's like a lot of them close grip, you know.
Guys with the best back genetics, like usually can't wear anything. It doesn't matter what he's doing. He's like rowing or pulling. You just see like his whole back working.
Like every time I see it, I think of when I go to the butcher shop and they bring out that big tenderloin and just like slam it down on the thing. I'm like,
I want that.
Every time I see Rolly's back, I'm like, that's what's growing down his back.
How many tenderloins do you have to eat to get that there? It's different, man. It's a different mentality where it's like obviously he's freakishly strong, extremely large as a result of him being freakishly strong, you know, but at some point in time you got to switch gears where it's your workouts aren't about building muscle anymore. So workouts are equally important, you know, maintaining muscle. This is a huge part of his caloric output, so it's going to help him get leaner. But at the end of the day, it's like he can't push huge numbers, huge weight, get himself injured. It's literally not in a calorie state that he could actually like put on muscle. So it's tough because it's a point in time you got to switch your attitude towards your workouts. You know, his calories are low, he's tired. So they're important, man. Just as important as every other work. If they weren't important, he wouldn't be training. He wouldn't be working out right now. So it's important, but it's a different goal. It's a different mentality.
A whole workout might do 2 or 3 exercises.
Yeah.
But it's like, hey, fucking burns.
Yeah. You know, here it's like it's kind of between him and them. Pictures I've seen of him and stuff. I mean, he looks great. I'm excited to see him on stage. It kind of gets to the point now, like. Whenever I'm here, like I'm just giving input, helping him as much as I can help him or anything that he needs. But at the end of the day, it's like I kind of turn in a little bit of like fan mode, you know, same as everybody else. Like I just want to see the final package. I want to see it on stage. So I think he's going to do great. You know, my unbiased opinion, I guess it's biased. But you know, so he's like, you know, the spot he's at now, man, it's like robot mode. You just kind of finish out and suffer through the last 2 or 3 weeks. But at least it's kind of like the light at the end of the tunnel where it's like, he knows how he looks now, so I think he's going to do great. So.